release of 4Story Origin will be delayed. Welcome to a new video, Heroes of Iberia. 4 years have passed since 4Story's significant return was first announced, 4Story Origin. The PvP system's modifications, Gore's elimination, updated textures, and frequent patch releases ought to offer players a fresh take on the game. Naturally, we all had faith in the game's developer, Zemi Interactive, and were confident that we would receive an amazing game. However, a lot has transpired with regard to 4Story Origin over the past 4 years. Let's discuss the projects that Zemi Interactive has been working on and whether or not our biggest dream will ever be realized. Will 4Story Origin even be released in 2024? It was obvious from the beginning. Steam and Gameforge would never have allowed the release of 4Story Origin, and it's still unclear today. For one thing, if a game is available on Steam, we in Europe can play it. However, as everyone knows, Gameforge is the owner of the European publishing rights for 4Story. A game is not always a completely new game just because you give it a new name. It is possible to publish a game on Steam with regional limitations, but Zemi Interactive would never have thought to go down this path. Gameforge may have filed a lawsuit since Zemi Interactive would have been in violation of the contract. Consequently, until an agreement was reached by both parties, Steam would have had to remove the game. Did Gameforge prevent the release then? Or may it be that Zemi Interactive was just ripping us off? Because publisher Papaya announced a new 4Story server in October 2020, only 10 months after 4Story Origin was revealed. But since it was limited to North America, it didn't violate Gameforge's rights. Remarkably, there was never another post regarding 4Story Origin. Did they just want to draw attention to 4Story Origin so that players would visit a straightforward new server? We requested a statement from Papaya Play's parent company, Vertigo Games.
In relation to this, I would like to ask you to answer a question. When did Zemi Interactive first contact you to suggest the release of a 4Story server?
The person that was in charge is no longer with the company, so I can't be 100% sure, but I believe our first official meeting with Zemi Interactive was in April of 2020.
Was it Zemi Interactive's intention to mislead the players? Or were they just trying to bring up a new 4Story server and get back into the conversation? If so, the delusion was short-lived. At the close of 2022, the Papaya Play server was shut down. This is also the exact time that Zemi Interactive, by coincidence, started to emerge from its Facebook grave. What a remarkable coincidence. Regretfully, it was merely something along the lines of, "Happy Christmas! Cheers to a new year! Cheers to Martin Luther King Day! Cheers to National Periodic Table Day!" Apologies, what in the hell? Cheers to National Periodic Table Day? Hi, could you please let us know what's wrong with 4Story Origin? A few months later, they began to upload fresh images and videos. They wished to offer us a taste of what their upcoming game will be like. However, they never addressed 4Story Origin directly and didn't even reply seriously to queries from players. And then there's SteamDB. Using a variety of data, you can delve deeper into the databases of games that have been announced or released on Steam with the help of the independent website called SteamDB. This page also contains some information regarding 4Story Origin. Unfortunately, nothing much can be inferred from this information, except that in February 2020, something akin to an in-game store was already included. It is also evident that February 2024 was the last time the data set was updated. Still, this might just be a sentence in the game description changed. Nothing significant, as we have covered every topic thus far. Let's ponder the question that unites us all once more. Will 4Story Origin be released? To be honest, we believe that the release of 4Story Origin is unlikely. Even if it does, we will most likely just be duped once more, whatever Zemi Interactive chooses to accomplish. There have never been any thoughtful updates or sincere conversations with the players. Community questions are never addressed beyond a cursory response, and criticism is never acknowledged. Rather than focusing on the vibrant community of the Gameforge servers, they attempt to implement subpar mobile games along with other initiatives. This reveals the vile, repulsive, and reprehensible individuals behind Zemi Interactive. We are sorry, guys. We would have preferred to report something good, but Iberia Records are always here for you, regardless of what happens with Gameforge and Zemi Interactive.